Hello and welcome back to the third week of this month's plan with me, which is for this week, Chuck. So for Chuck I wanted to include his personality traits, which was for me number one, that he sees himself as the devil and always is portrayed as it in the show. So I looked it up on the internet, some devilish lettering, and chose that for my lettering for the different days of the week. And with this devil theme going on also came the color for him, which is red. So you will see a lot of red in this spread. But I think that's kind of matching because the sign of the Empire Hotel from Chuck is also red. So yeah. So I basically lettered it with a red metallic pen over a black stripe, and then with a white gel pen I tried to make it stick out more so that you really could read what I was writing. For the picture of Chuck I also included some little doodles and stuff, and I also added these horns for him so that he actually looked like the devil. And I already think that this is really fitting for Chuck. And underneath I again added some space for my weekly goals, and underneath that I wanted to include again some lettering, and for that I first of all tried to draw this stretch limousine that Chuck is always driving in around New York. And first of all, I'm not really good at drawing cars, so I'm really sorry, and I didn't paint it black, because if I did it in black it would be so hard to even see it at all. So I did it just a little bit sketchy and more in gray, even though I know Chuck always is in a black one. And for the quote here I chose, "People like me don't write books, they are written about." And I think that is such a great quote, and I think it's really cool of Chuck. I don't know, I really like Chuck. He's like this savage character in the whole series. So, and for the next page I wanted to include again a quote, you could say, because Chuck is always in the series "I'm Chuck Bass," so it had to be somewhere in my bullet journal. Underneath that I wanted to draw some lipstick stains, because a personality trait you could say of Chuck is that he's this playboy who had several women before he fell really in love with BLAIR and stuff. So yeah, that's why they are there. And the next thing, of course, is my study tracker, so nothing new, nothing fancy. Underneath that, I wanted to include this neon sign of the Empire Hotel. And I basically just wrote out the words Hotel Empire and then did a black background, and afterwards I took a white gel pen and wanted to make it more look like a neon sign. I hope that I succeeded. I think it's pretty cute. It's not perfect, but I like how it turned out in the end, and I think you can tell what it is supposed to be. Now for the bottom I just wanted to include some doodles that were matching for Chuck. So I chose to do a line art of a whiskey bottle and a glass. So I didn't really want to include a real whiskey bottle where the name is on, so I think that this line art looks pretty cool, so that's why I chose that one. And I also included money and some chips, poker chips they're supposed to look like. That's why I colored them in different colors, and I think that's also pretty fitting for Chuck. Now for the rest of the bullet journal I just had to include the lettering for the remaining days, and yep, that's actually it for this week's plan with me. It was actually kind of hard for me to do Chuck Bass because I was so nervous. Serena and BLAIR, I did stuff I did for them, flowers and fashion several times, so I was more chill. And for this it was something completely different, the car. I've never really drawn a car in my bullet journal. So yeah, here's just the final overview of these pages. I added, after I filmed this, a bit of washi tape because I completely forgot about it, but you know, whatever. I think you all know how to apply washi tape, so you don't really have to see how I did that, but I think it just makes everything come more together, especially because every character of Gossip Girl has some washi tape in their spritz, as I already mentioned in other videos. So that's just what I did, and here's the overview. I hope you like it. Personally, I like it. I think it turned out pretty well, and yeah, I will see you all next week for Nate. So, bye!